Good afternoon and welcome to Around the Tiers. I'm Steph Stoiko. Coming up, we'll meet this week's Pet of the Week lyric, but first, things aren't going well for the Banks family. The children, Jane and Michael, are out of control and in need of a new nanny. The Banks family find an answer to their prayers, but in the most peculiar way. And joining me now in studio from the cast of Mary Poppins with the Owego-Appalachian Music Department are Mary Poppins, played by Adriana DeCosmo, Bert, played by Daniel Hall, and Mr. George Banks, played by Caleb Ferreira. We're also joined by Kirsten, and thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. And just tell us a little bit about this upcoming show.
So we're performing Mary Poppins at the school. We have our shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've had a lot of fun learning this show, as usual with all of our musicals. It's been a really fun experience. Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit about your characters and who you play in the show?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I play Mary Poppins. She is like an independent woman. She can do it all by herself, and she has some magic.
Queen, go off, girl boss.
And she wants to bring families together, and that's why she visits the Banks family.
I play Mr. Banks. I'm the children's fathers. Just one father. I start off a mean old man, and I end up loving my family. So, yeah.
I play Bert. He's sort of the narrator and the whole creator of the story.
And what do you hope the audience takes away from this weekend's performances?
The whole message throughout Mary Poppins is anything you set your mind to, you can accomplish. So one of my lines throughout the show is anything can happen if you let it. So just having everyone chase your dreams and believe that you can do anything that you want to.
And tell us a little bit about how the rehearsal process and the behind the scenes has been.
Well, rehearsal is a lot of fun. We get there right after school. We start at 3:45, and we're there till 6 on normal days. Tech week, we've been starting a lot later. We get out of school at 10:30, so it's a long day.
Imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
But every practice is fun when you're doing stuff.
And do you have a favorite song or a favorite dance number?
I think my favorite song would be Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which was a doozy to learn.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I can imagine. And, you know, what are you looking forward to tomorrow night with opening night?
I think it's just going to be so fun to, like, do a show in front of people again. It's been a long time, so I'm just so looking forward to it.
And what about for you?
Yeah. Going off of Caleb, you can just feel the excitement in everybody.
I'm so excited!
And the first night, everybody just wants it to go smoothly, but get all of your nerves out for the following show. And it's always usually the most people there, so it's very exciting.
And is this the first show you've been back in since the pandemic?
What is COVID-19? Coronavirus disease or COVID-19?
Yes, since the pandemic. Yeah.
We did a small summer theater at the school with just a couple different scenes from different musical shows, and that was a fun experience to have.
So this will be one of the first times back in front of a live audience, and, you know, what are you looking forward to about that?
Well, we kind of had a taste of it in the elementary show today. It's just like it's so awesome to see the lines like come to life. And like you say these things over and over for months and months, but now that you have people, it's like you realize there's a purpose for them.
Yeah. Now you feel the energy from the crowd rather than just from yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know, what have you enjoyed about spending so much time with each other, or what will you miss when this weekend is over?
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Everyone is just willing to help you in any way you can. Like, you see them in class every day, but after you come to musical and you just get a whole different side of people, like when they're trying to be creative and acting and dancing.
Yes, queen! Yes, queen! Yes, queen! Yes, queen!
So it's just awesome to see a different side of people outside of school and willing to help you in anything you need.
Well, thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I'll get some more specific show details to you now. The story of Mary Poppins is brought to life on stage by the Owego-Appalachian Music Department this weekend. Friday and Saturday shows will be at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday show will be at 2:30 p.m. All shows will be held at the Owego-Appalachian Middle School Auditorium. Tickets can be purchased online and they're $8 for adults before they get back to London, Mary Poppins and Bert have a little something that they'd like to share with us.
Now as the ladder of life has been strung, you may think a sweep's on the bottommost rung. Though I spends me time in the ashes and smoke, in this all wide world there's no happier bloke.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck, we're up off when he shakes hands with you.
Or blow me a kiss.
Bet.